50 years after the final Harry Potter book, Harry Potter is now headmaster of Hogwarts, ready to usher in a brand new generation of witches and wizards. My name's Radio Mike, and together with my friend Sam Garlep, we're reading every chapter of my Harry Potter fanfiction from when I was 13. This is book 4 in that series. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Phantom Farter. Everyone, welcome to Harry Potter and the Boys, a fanfiction podcast by me, Radio Mike. Book 4, Harry Potter and the Phantom Farter. Sam Garlep is here.
Sam Garlep is here.
Woo!
Book 4, baby.
In there, you said that last week. Keep it fresh, man.
Did I say book 4, baby?
I reckon you said something very similar.
I think I said baby, didn't I?
Bella, check the tape.
She's not here.
She's not here.
I think I tried to just get some energy going there.
Yeah, oh sorry, and I've really just plummeted it.
But no, well, I was going to point out just quickly. I mean, you said fanfiction podcast by you,
Radio Mike. Yeah,
I guess we've heard in the intro. My name's in there now.
I know, that's crazy. I don't know who did that.
Sam Garlep.
Must have been management. You must have had a word to your manager. Get my name
my agent spoke to your agent.
Yeah, no, because no, they spoke to me. I had a heated conversation with your agent. They were yelling at me, "Get Sam's name in the opening of the show." I said, "But it's not. It's my thing. Come on, it's always been me." And he yelled and screamed and forced me to do it.
And look, I am sorry that especially awkward because these agents, they get things. They're so dumb. I didn't even know about this conversation. Yeah, and they get things wrong because I was like, thank God my name isn't in the start of the show.
Now no one knows.
And they misinterpreted that, and they've gone. Now I'm in there because now legally I'm in a lot of trouble.
Yes, yeah, that's a massive shame. Yeah, but seriously, I all the stuff about Sam's agent was fake. Sam doesn't
I don't have an agent. It was me yelling at him.
No, but mate, like I was a guest on a podcast a few weeks ago and they were asking about this pod and about you. And I was like, you know what? Sam is like the soul of this show.
That is...
Well, that's what I said.
Okay, great.
I'll link it to you. It's like Sam's the soul of that show. He's the spirit of that show, right? That's why I just thought it's time. It's not just me that makes this show. Like it's you as well. But I do own the copyright to all of the fan fiction. Well, no, I actually don't. So yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess I'm the soul but maybe I'm the soul that's been sucked out by a Dementor.
Ooh.
By a Commentor even.
Ooh.
I am a Commentor.
Ooh. Don't suck my soul.
Well, great.
So good to be back, though.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone who listened.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for getting in touch. I don't know if you did. No, you did.
Well, we had an owl post last week. And thank you to everyone who sent it. Got an influx of owls, an owl flux, right?
Yeah.
And
a whole flock of them.
Yeah, a whole
An inflock.
An inflock. And want to put it out for this week's solicit for owl posts, because please send in owls every week, please, radiomikepod@gmail.com or anywhere on Instagram.
You can check your influx.
Sorry, I just muttered a bit.
I was going to say check your influx, like an inbox.
There is a job opening at the owlery. Because we are wondering.
The funding's come in, has it?
Now someone who's unemployed is like, I might have a job. No, sorry, that was a joke. No. Should we? Well, I just said to Sam, do you want to be part of the owl post? And we make it a more formal thing. And like, we just want to put it out. Like, do you guys want... Well, now it's going to be disappointing if it's a no. But like, Sam, there's never been a discussion between me and Sam of like, you don't do the owl post. It's my turf.
Mike often does the owl post at a different time.
I just do it whenever when there's owls.
And we also thought, hey, maybe the people appreciate a bit of a change of flavour where it is just Mike for a bit.
Yeah, but
I'm happy to come on every now and then.
Yeah,
or all the time.
But maybe sometimes, like if there's enough owls and we're here recording, we can just roll an owl post together. But let us know your thoughts on that. Of course, full videos, patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. Join up now. You also get an extra 10 to 15 minutes each week of me and Sam just talking shit.
Oh, wow.
What did we talk about on Patreon this week?
This week we talked about being in primary school productions of musicals.
Yeah. Sam was in Snoopy the musical at our school.
Yeah.
And
Mike was in a musical called Bats, not Cats. Bats.
yeah, it was good.
Where I don't know. I don't even. Well, you explain a lot. Look, spoilers for Bats in the Patreon. If you're waiting to see Bats in theaters,
Yeah. I play. Oh no, I'm not going to spoil any more from the Patreon. The patrons have already heard it. But anyway, join up patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys.
things I actually saw. I saw Deadpool and what is it? Wolverine, Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, what'd you think?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, pretty good. Saw it in gold class.
Oh, I love Gold Class.
Yeah, had a voucher.
Did you really? Did you get it? Who gave it to you?
Can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Because then it expired, but then I emailed them and said, "Can I please have it back?"
Yeah.
And they said yes.
I agree with that. Money doesn't expire. You can't be like, well, you didn't use it. Yeah, but you still have
The
the
amount
money.
of money you'd make from expiring vouchers. That's
I
what
hate that. It's dishonest.
I hate it, but also we should somehow do that.
Hey guys, win a gift card. It expires tomorrow.
Yeah.
You must use it.
No, you got to buy the gift card.
Yeah, you've got to buy the gift card, but it expires tomorrow.
Yeah.
Speaking of gift cards and purchases and gifts and money and
goods and stuff.
GST and not money making.
No.
The merch.
What?
The HPATBM, Harry Potter and the Boys merch.
Yes.
Is officially on its way.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, no, it's not.
Yeah, as you said, it's on its way. I was like, really? That's changed since honestly 5 minutes ago. I was like,
fair.
when did you get that? When did you get that update?
Yeah.
While we were recording.
No, so
It's not
we
on its
are
way.
working on it. It may become an ongoing story arc on the show because there have been several hurdles so far, but we are basically the point.
But like the Aussies at the Olympics, we're leaping those hurdles.
We're leaping those
and
hurdles.
we're winning gold in merchandising.
Gold medal, hurdles, and merchandising. But the thing is, it's now at the point where we are partnering with RK Threads for this, who are a fantastic business run by a friend of ours, Oscar, who do non-spons yet, but they do. But I did tell him we'd plug his business. They do custom embroidery, whatever you want embroidered on shirts, hats, whatever. They will do it. We are now at the point where Oscar has said, "I'm printing the merch.
Great. Wow.
Come in for a photo shoot."
Wow.
So we're going to do a merch photo shoot.
Sammy and Mike photo shoot.
Photo shoot. But then I did, okay, there is a bit of theatrics here because I did tell Sam this off air.
Yeah.
And you had an idea or a concern about said photo shoot.
I then just pictured me and Mike rocking up to a photo shoot and just like us two in these t-shirts and thinking, do people want to see us just only us in these shirts? And also they're made for males and females.
Yes. They're made for anyone. Everyone, whoever you are,
they're made for anyone.
Yes.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yes, that's what Sam meant.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't worry.
But they probably just, I guess my concern was we just got two white men modeling them. And, we're two fine looking roosters, obviously, but I don't think that they're going to be flying off the shelves.
You're saying we want everyone to we basically need a female model.
You can't buy what you can't see.
Yeah,
you can't be what you can't see. I mean,
your idea was who could model this merch
with us.
Yes,
as in because it just feels like it'd be better if it was like if we look like a radio breakfast show or something. But I just thought who's involved in the podcast?
Yeah,
but Jackie
Hatton.
Hatton. So Jackie Hatton was my idea.
Sam has pitched
friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Jackie. We are going to call her to ask her if she might be willing to model the merch with us. Just so there's you can see how it looks on different people, right? So I'll punch her number in now and I'll buzz her.
Yeah,
and we'll see how we go. I think it's fair.
This is normal.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello?
Jackie, it's Sam and Mike.
Aloha mora, boys.
Yay! She's back.
Hey,
how's it going?
It's pretty good.
Well, we have a proposition for you about something that might be weird.
No, it's not weird.
No, it's not weird.
You're on the podcast, by the way. It's not.
She knows. I told her we would call her.
I'm not doing porn.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's not it.
No, and it's not like
it's
that.
not. So we are going to be launching Harry Potter and the Boys merch And
pretty wild.
We are going to be doing a photo shoot with the merch, and we need a female model for the merch.
With
With us. Do you
So
want...
it is sort of a casting couch situation.
it does sound like that, but what? Go and try, because we just thought, okay, if Mike and I turn up and then we put photos on the website of just Mike and I in Harry Potter, like none of our female listeners are going to like, they can't see a shirt on Mike and I and go, oh, I want that.
Yeah. So we were wondering if you would want to do it.
Boys, I'm ready.
Are you actually?
I'm ready to launch my modeling career.
Here's the best part. We're gonna pay you out of the Patreon for your time.
Oh, that's very nice. I would do it for free.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Don't value your time. Because here was the
Give me some merch.
Well, yeah, I think you'll get some merch.
Yeah, you get some free merch.
We should probably definitely get you some merch.
Yeah.
Here's my proposition. You can either get a flat fee for your time, or do you go for a percentage of the revenue, like 1%?
So
or 0.5%.
Yeah, if you could either take a flat fee, which we'll discuss off air, or like a percentage of every t-shirt sold. That's the George Lucas method.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, and keep in mind this could go either way, because I think also same with Vincent Price doing the voice for Thriller with Michael Jackson. I think Vincent Price will get a flat fee of $20,000.
Should have gone the percentage.
I mean, yeah, he would have made a lot of money. So, I mean, are you going to go a very small percentage, or do you want the flat fee?
Well, I mean, this merch line could be the next Thriller.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing. I could be.
It's so unlikely, but it is possible.
Yeah.
Like, it is, yeah.
And Mike's name's Michael as well.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of similarities,
And my
actually.
middle name's Joseph, and Michael Jackson's middle name was Joseph.
Really?
Yeah, that's just a side note.
He's still alive.
He lives in me.
Oh, that's... okay.
I'm ready. I want to be an angel investor.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like, honestly... Wasn't sure you'd say yes, so we're pretty happy with this.
Pretty happy,
because I feel like it'll look now the rate. I said the photo shoot will look like we're a breakfast radio team.
Yes,
and I think that is what people want.
Yeah,
more commercial breakfast radio. Two blokes and a chick.
Yeah, and the girl and the female is like, guys, stop.
I'm way into that. Will there be breakfast there?
We'll buy you breakfast as well.
Yeah, we'll buy you breakfast. You'll be part of the shoot. Okay, that's great. That sounds magical.
Sorry, just one more question. Is the breakfast like a flat amount of breakfast, or do I get 1%?
No, we'll give you a all you can eat.
No, it's
breakfast.
Percentage of breakfast.
Yeah.
That's
it's a percentage of breakfast every year.
It's 100. It's 100% of what you can eat.
Yeah, you get a dividend every year of a dinner den. But that would have been the moment in breakfast radio where we're going and we go to a song.
Go to a song. Yeah.
So we're already playing the role.
So Jackie, this sounds awesome. We're really excited about it. We'll talk about logistics off air, but
which is not our trend. We usually do all the logistics on air, but we will.
For this, it's a bit,
And we'll have you back on the podcast soon.
Amazing.
Yes.
I can't wait. I'm ready. Season 4, baby.
Yay!
Right, awesome.
Wow. Okay, she's in.
That is awesome news.
And you know what I like that she said? She said season 4, baby.
Did she say that?
Right at the end.
So she keeps up.
Book 4, baby. So I guess
at HPATB pod.
So what you thought was me being repetitive was actually almost like a catchphrase that is catching on.
Yeah, true.
Among the HPATB community.
So everyone's going to be like, "Hey, baby."
Yeah.
In your L's this week, use a "Hey, baby."
Yeah. Or no. Well, it's not a "Hey, baby." It's It was like a book 4, baby.
Hey, baby.
We're back, baby.
Yeah,
it's got to be
like Bender in Futurama. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, but so it's got to be in. I think saying "Hey, baby" isn't.
Don't do that. I don't want that.
I don't like
that. It'll look weird.
So that was good.
Just be like, hey, Mike, send it now, baby.
That's
you can do that. That's the tone. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. There's a tone. It's a tonal thing.
It's a tonal thing.
Which we're saying with asking Jackie to be involved in the photo shoot. It's a tonal thing. We don't want it to sound like a casting couch situation, as she inferred.
As she kindly pointed out.
But I think what we will do, we'll do the photo shoot, and then and the next podcast you'll hear will have Jackie as a guest.
Oh, hang on. The next one, I can't guarantee we're going to turn it around.
Sorry, as in once we've done.
Oh, yes.
When we do,
I'm with you.
You'll know we've done the photo shoot because Jackie will be on the podcast,
and you'll see the photos online.
Yeah, but how quickly do we turn around those photos?
I don't know.
Quicker than the podcast?
I don't know.
I guess
depends who's a better worker.
I guess
me
the photos
or Oscar.
go up. The photos go up. You're like, wow, look at those photos. I'd love to hear that experience.
Yes.
And then guess what? The next one drops. We're bloody talking about it.
You know what? You've just summed up every radio station marketing, social media marketing strategy ever. So when we talk about something, put it on the socials. Then people will want to listen to it.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. I think that's it from like the chit chat section of the pod.
Well, no.
It's not.
It's not. Incredibly,
Maybe
it's not.
we won't do the fan fiction
No, we will.
this week.
Speaking of merchandise.
Yeah.
Don't
reason, show your dick.
Yeah. He wants a piece of this. This wand. Okay. So randomly, went to my mum's last night. That's not random. We
randomly just showed up at my mum's.
And my mum's boyfriend's or partner's brother, she's like, Mark's got you a present.
So your step uncle. It's weird you don't call him your stepdad. Did your mum start dating him when you were an adult?
He's not. 3 years ago.
Oh, so he's not your stepdad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I think
the first time when mum told us she was seeing someone, she's like, "Oh, I'm seeing someone called Simon." Oh, my response, without saying anything else, was just like, "I'm not calling him dad." I was 28. I was like, "You can't make me."
Yeah, it's fine, Sam. I didn't ask you to do that.
She's like, "No, you don't have to call him dad."
It'd actually be weird if you called him dad.
Yeah, really.
Also, you have a dad.
Yeah, and he's got his own kids, please don't.
Yeah.
So
your stepdad has kids. So do you know your step siblings?
They're not my step siblings.
Well, they kind of are.
Well, they're not though.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
Let's get them on the pod. Let's do a family reunion.
They're literal children. So
okay, no, we won't be doing that.
That'll be issues.
Yeah,
we can't. They're not even allowed to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Not that they would want to. Anyway, his brother came and Mum's like, he's got a present for you.
Oh, you've brought something in.
Here we go.
How have you hidden this from me this whole time? I didn't even see that.
I'm gonna put it on.
Where were you hiding that? Don't tell me this is a T-shirt with Il Globo on it. Oh no, it's not. It's an apron that says it's Harry Potter Wizarding World, a Forbidden Forest experience, an apron with there's some of the Cornish pixies from Chamber of Secrets. It still has the tag on it. And it's I guess a nice functional apron. What do you think?
What I think is, I don't know why he got this, because then I was like, oh, like,
because you don't cook much.
So it's cooking related and Harry Potter related.
It's not really like in theme either. Like there's no link between Harry Potter and cooking that you could be like, it's just slap the assets on an apron.
I was like, oh, thank, that's great. I passed on my thanks. And then I said, because of the Harry Potter podcast. And Mum's like, oh yeah, I said, do you listen to it? And he didn't know you had a podcast. I was like,
so he just bought it.
So he just bought me a Harry Potter apron from the Forbidden Forest experience.
That's so weird.
Which then did in
a good way. Like,
yeah.
There's also a unicorn on it. And I don't know.
It's kind of near my penis though. So that was when you pointed at that.
I don't know if we ever see a unicorn in the movies at least.
Oh. We talk about unicorn blood.
Actually, we do because there's the dead unicorn. But
that one looks to be alive currently. But then
you don't know.
Yeah.
It could be dead.
It's so lifelike.
We'll put a picture up of Sam in the apron on the Instagram.
Let's do that.
Go look now.
Wow, look, that's some teasing there. So I've got this apron now, so I guess I do have to cook some. I don't know why this was a gift.
Okay, here's the thing. Next week, cook something in the apron this week. Bring the apron back next week. Let's see how dirty it gets.
Yeah, that's good. Now, is this now?
Are you going to do it or not?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to commit to it.
We've already got one thing happening with the merch. You couldn't put too much.
A Forbidden Forest experience. Is this what you went to?
I didn't go. I wanted to go.
Because
is it still on?
I don't know. Because then it was Mel's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday!
And one of the array of things I got her, I was like, oh, I got us an escape room voucher.
Oh, great!
There's a Harry Potter theme escape room.
Where?
well, in Fitzroy, and I kind of bought the voucher first, going, Harry Potter's for them. And then I think I scrolled down after I'd bought it and given it to her, scroll down, and I'm like, doesn't look that good.
Yeah, okay.
But I've already bought it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we're going.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell her it looks bad.
And was it bad?
No, we haven't gone yet. I've just the voucher with the promise of doing it. So I think we'll go and do it still.
I want to do it. And I want to compare times.
Oh yeah, we could. Well, maybe we all go together, the four of us.
But yeah, it's for Mel's birthday.
Yeah, but we've already done a lot.
Also, Claire gets really scared in escape rooms.
So it feels like we'll beat your time.
Yeah. Like, I remember once, just like, you know how like in escape rooms you have to like, you know, you find a code to a lock and you'll put the code in and open the lock.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing all of that and then I was like, oh, you do this one, put the code in. And she was like, I'm scared. I was like, what do you mean you're scared? I don't know what's inside it. It's like, well, it's going to be a letter or something we have to read. She's like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, there's nothing to be scared of.
Yeah.
This isn't a real escape room. This is fantasy. This is for fun. They're not going to attack you.
It's not Saw.
Yeah, it's not Saw.
But
she's like, I'm scared.
I know, and I always think it's nothing to be scared of because this is an escape room that's been done 1,000 times before.
Exactly.
So whatever you think could go wrong, it hasn't gone wrong.
Yeah, I promise you it'll be fine. She's like, no, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I just go 2, 1, 4, 1. Bam. See? And now this thing opens.
And now,
there's a picture there.
It's like a laminated thing that's all fucked up.
Okay,
anyway, I kind of thought when I got this, I was like, damn it, I should have got you tickets to this thing instead.
Yeah. Oh, well. There you go. Yeah. Maybe we can, you know what? I'm going to email them, see if we can get free tickets. That's what I'm going to do this week.
That is a great idea.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the double F. I'm going to get the iPad. You keep them entertained.
Well, I think, look at these. I mean, we're really next leveling it here. We've lined up a merchandise thing. We're going to have another guest. Then I think one of our podcasts we're going to do from the bloody Forbidden Forest experience.
This is what season 4 is all about, baby.
Oh my God. That was well worked.
Season 4
See, I liked where you used it there.
All about
next leveling it.
Next level, revolution,
story arcs.
Story arcs. Oh, there'll be story arcs.
Which we have now.
I feel like Il Globo was our first story arc, or at least the first recurring theme on the maybe not. Sam.
So speaking of story, I'm excited to get into a story arc because last week we started the season 4 and it was kind of it was a prologue.
It was a prologue, yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot that the main story arc of the podcast is the fan fiction.
Yeah.
We forgot that.
Yeah.
Was the prologue. So now we're season 4, episode 2, but we're chapter 1 of the book.
Oh, okay.
So
we're hang on.
Yes.
So we're book 4.
Book 4.
Are we year
season
5?
4, year 5.
Oh, year 4.
Same year I was in the musical at junior school.
Yeah.
And we're episode 2 of season 4, but we're chapter 1 of book 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're just year 4.
We must be here. Someone figure it out. Probably Bella.
All right. So not confusing at all. And the prologue was from the perspective of
the master.
And I'm hoping we get away from that, to be honest. I really hope the master doesn't come up again.
It feels like it's going to be a major character. We're picking up with chapter 1, book 4. Sam, as is tradition on the podcast, baby, we start by reading the title of the chapter, baby.
Baby.
And this week, chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Phantom Fighter, Sam, the audience already knows the chapter title, but...
and
why don't you read it to them
didn't,
anyway?
but now I do because I'm reading it, but I haven't said it out loud
You're
yet.
reading it in your mind? That's great. You can read and speak at the same time. That's insanity.
Some people don't have an inner monologue, apparently.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't imagine that. My whole life is an inner monologue.
Yeah, because mine's saying, just read it, you idiot. No one cares.
Yeah. Well, read it, I guess.
Cool, okay. Chapter 1. This is your own fault. We accept no responsibility. This is your own fault. We accept no responsibility. That is the title of the first chapter.
Similar in tone to book 3's first chapter, which was well, actually not similar in tone because I think book 3's first chapter was I'm really sorry about this or something like that. So now they've taken another tone, possibly because the book's had a lot of complaints in the meantime.
Yeah, okay. Because I said I'm so sorry, but now I guess if we've gone a whole other book, they're like, this is your own fault.
Yes. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see what happens.
Let's see what happens. And we're finally, however many minutes in, we're actually going to start reading podcast. And
Yes.
I'm wearing this apron just in case I spill any creative
spit laughter.
juices.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Well, that was something, hey? We've never had that before. But yes, here we are. The real start. The real chapter 1. Honestly, I'm one of those guys who might skip anything pre-chapter 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then it keeps going.
But then you wouldn't know about the master.
Yeah.
Someone in the owl post did say that they think it will somehow be master beta. Or something like
nice.
that. Yeah.
Really nice.
Lots of great theories. Keep sending those fan theories out. There's no owls perched on the balcony right
not
now.
right
We want
now,
to see
yeah.
a few owls coming in.
Yep, send them in. And I want one to slam into the window, Errol style.
Do you remember that time?
That cannot have happened to us.
Okay, don't worry. Just go.
Okay. We now no, they'll really want to know what it is.
Oh, there was like a tablecloth or something behind the blinds, and
Yeah.
it came up and it looked like a massive wolf or something.
Yeah, or a Dementor or something.
it
Yeah,
was
I do remember
scary.
that. It was scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway.
the listeners didn't see that at the time. They might remember us talking about it.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
But sorry, this monologue kind of keeps going from the narrator.
Cool.
I'm one of those guys who might skip anything pre-chapter 1. Do you know what I mean? You open up the book, all the publisher information, then the dedication. Oh, this book is dedicated to Darla, the love of my life, gone too soon but not forgotten. It's in quotes. Sorry, I've read it. I'm assuming that was sarcasm.
Yeah,
by the narrator.
I think so too.
Then the index, or the chapter page where it lists all the chapters, or contents page, they might call it.
Yeah, true.
Then a forward. I think you've
Spelt
written
wrong.
because I think it's a forward.
It's a for, like FORE word, but I've written forward as in like fast forward.
Am I wrong in saying it's a forward?
Oh yeah, probably yeah. Yes, it is a forword because
like a
it's a word before. Yeah.
But you've written a forward.
Yeah.
Then a prologue. Like, I'm sorry, did I pick up a book, or have I picked up a fucking brochure here? God, he's wearing. Do you know what I mean? Ah, there it is. The first fuck of the book.
Oh,
the first of many.
Count.
Do you reckon there was no fuck in the first chapter? In the prologue?
Maybe there wasn't. I don't know.
So please beware. And that is B apostrophe where.
That's crazy.
feels
That's
very
like
old.
medieval. Yeah.
That's like something out of Bats, the musical.
It's out of like Hansel and Gretel or something. Yeah.
This book is not for the little eyes to be reading. No, sir. Not at all. In fact, I'd go as far to say that if you're reading this book, you must have either pubes and or boobs. Pubes and or boobs. Now that I'm repeating that as Sam, but I'm actually also repeating that. The narrator does read that.
It. Okay, so do a check right now, all the listeners. Just make sure.
Well, I know I've got both.
Don't
so that's
tell
good.
us though.
Pubes and or this does feel like you've gotten a little bit older as well, and people are like, "Oh, you don't even have pubes."
Yeah. I remember ginger pubes.
Oh.
Do you remember ginger pubes?
Well, I don't have any.
No, but the concept of them.
Yeah, like redheads.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
People used to say ginger pubes.
Yeah.
That's me, actually.
Oh, I didn't get it at the time when one of my really good friends in Year 9 was a redheaded girl.
Yeah.
And my dad would be like, "Oh, how's Fanta Pants?"
What?
Fanta Pants.
So mean. That's mean though. Your
I
dad
was like-
to say
I
that.
was like, "Oh," and my mind was like, "Oh, Fanta orange." And I'm like, "Oh, Fanta Pants. He's talking about pubes."
That's so weird.
So funny.
Classic Adam.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I think it's
In a
hilarious.
mean way.
No.
It's
Nah,
funny
she
that
loved
your
it.
dad said that.
She loved it. She
Okay.
loved it. Fanta Pants. Shout out to Kate. Anyway, so you see the and or, so the and / or is important because some people might shave their pubes. Okay, we're still on the pubes line.
Okay, so yeah, he's saying you must have pubes and or boobs, and like, but it still doesn't make sense because
then
if you're
you're a skinny lad,
yeah,
you've shaved your pubes.
and you're just flat chested, no pec game,
Yeah,
then you can't read the book.
read this book.
Like you could be a 30-year-old skinny guy who shaves his body. You're not
This
reading
book
the
is not for you.
Turn the book off.
Please don't, because there's probably a few of those listening. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God, I'm getting the wind up outside. I'm rambling again. Everyone's telling me to wrap it up and get to the freaking point. Ha! Sorry, that is from the narrator.
Yeah.
The narrator's getting the wind up outside. Like
So
it's
he's
like
in
a radio.
studio.
Oh, my God.
There is this thing both of us will know from working in radio when you're in a studio and the producers outside are just doing the wind up.
Yeah, they're literally winding with their hand, like, all right. And they do it in TV as well, behind the camera.
And sometimes the producers outside can talk to you in your headphones and they're like, wind it up after this, wind up, get to a break. And like when because I used to panel radio shows. So I would be paneling Eddie Maguire's radio show. He'd be talking on and on and on and on. And then the executive producer would be in my ear being like, get to a break. I'm like,
how do you get to a break? Do you want
me to tell him to shut the fuck up so I can go to a break? I can't do it. I can't just press break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really
so
hard.
Would you do? Would you have to kind of,
I'd just start doing the wind up as well.
Oh, and so he can already see someone else winding up outside.
I have to go.
There's a guy winding up outside with his hand. Then he goes to you, Mike, get him to a break, and then you just start winding it up as well. And so everyone's just doing this weird winding thing with their hand in the air.
That's it.
Eddie Maguire thinks everyone's loving this.
Yeah, everyone's doing
Eddie.
Fuck, that's so funny.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, this is just weird as well. So it goes, get to the freaking point. Next paragraph. Hey, it's me again, the narrator. Yes, the narrator is speaking this whole time.
Yeah, okay.
And someone just accepted your invite on LinkedIn, by the way.
Who was it?
Ryan.
Don't check.
Ryan.
No, they don't want to be associated with this. Okay.
Hey, it's me again, the narrator. You may know me by another name. You may not. The point is, I narrate the book. Some have asked questions over the years about the power I wield over this novel, but I assure you my job is simply to report what is happening at the time at which it is happening. Think of me like Big Brother from the famous TV show Big Brother.
Funny because Big Brother is from the famous book 1984. But I clearly didn't know that.
Yeah, and also Big Brother in the show Big Brother, and 1984, had quite an influence over the people there. They weren't just reporting what's happening.
In fact, that is the whole
whole point
of Big Brother of 1984 is that Big Brother is a governing sort of all-seeing figure that has complete control. Totalitarian, I think they say.
And we've also learnt in the past books, the narrator does have power over the stories
and influence,
influences the characters. But I guess, in a way, Big Brother in 1984 stuff, they probably are like, no.
We don't have power. 2 + 2 = 5. Yeah. Oh, bloody 1984. Right. You know whenever like there's some kind of discussion in the news about like cancel culture and all the like right-wing commentators like
bloody
1984.
Orwellian.
This is Orwellian. Big Brother is watching.
It's like that. We're past that actually even.
Okay, continue.
All right. Like Big Brother from the famous TV show Big Brother. Crystal from that show was really hot with big boobs. She would be allowed to read this book.
Do you remember Crystal from Big Brother?
Yes.
It must have been like Big Brother 2005 or 6, so like 20 years ago. And the whole marketing for the season was
Crystal Forsyth.
Something like that. This is Crystal. She's going into the Big Brother house and she has massive boobs. Yeah. That was the whole and you're like a 10-year-old kid watching the trailers for the new season of Big Brother and you're like, this show looks awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And her mum was in the Big Brother house.
That's right. And her mum also had fake boobs. And they were like, mother and daughter both have fake boobs. Mm-hmm. That was the whole thing.
And then Crystal was in Zoo FM.
Zoo magazine.
Zoo magazine. Yeah. Sorry, Zoo FM is the radio station in Dubbo.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Because they have a zoo there? The Dubbo main zoo?
Maybe, but that's the radio station. It's not the zoo's radio station. But when I say she was in Zoo FM, Zoo FM is a radio station. She was in Zoo Mag.
She was in Zoo.
Very different.
Yes. One of the lads' mags. Anyway, good on Crystal. This is really a sign of the times that Crystal is being talked about.
Here we go. Oh, no.
What?
Who was it that wrote in and said that they hate when what we say is what is said in the book right after?
Is that what happened?
I don't want to.
Okay, go.
Again, I can't skip any of the book. I'm sorry whoever that was, but.
Yeah.
So Crystal, she'd be allowed to read this book. There's no denying that.
You get that right because Crystal has boobs?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. She said
there's none of that.
Pubes.
I simply observe. Actually, that metaphor is probably not apt because Big Brother actually did have a lot of power and influence over what happened to the housemates in Big Brother. But it still doesn't know about that. So it didn't talk about 1984 in this. Okay, forget about me being Big Brother. Just remember, I have no influence over what happens. Hand to heart, I report what I see. I'm like a bird. I'm like a bird. I'm like a bird without way.
Hard.
And then it says, oh my God, ha ha.
Okay.
End of page.
End of page.
This is just a bit rogue.
Yeah.
We're going a bit rogue, but also
I'm
the book is.
like a bird. I'm like a bird. Oh my God, haha.
Do you reckon it's going to sting it here? Oh, fuck. Music. Music. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is.
Is that Nelly Furtado?
Baby, I don't know why you like.
Is it Nelly Furtado?
Yeah.
Everyone used to call her Nelly Fart-Tado when I was a kid.
Oh, okay, 'cause
and that was the pinnacle of comedy.
We had a ruder one that'll get you cancelled.
Oh. Oh, I know. I think I know what it is. We wouldn't say it on the show these days, though. What are you doing?
Oh, I went to write in Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like a bird.
I should have written songs.
I think it is Nelly Furtado.
Okay, sure.
Hey, Google, who wrote I'm Like a Bird? See who can do it quicker. Yeah, okay. It was Nelly Furtado.
Oh, so she wrote it as well. That's
Nelly
good.
Fart-Tado. Yeah.
Ah, she wrote it.
Yeah.
Good on her.
Who else would have written
Well, some
it?
people have some,
Songwriters.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck, I love that song. Oh, that's the second fuck of the book.
But
that's
is it
not
really?
right.
Because
No.
if they're saying fuck and then going, that's the first fuck, then that's two.
Yeah, no, we've definitely had more than that.
Okay.
Fucking brochure, first fuck.
Yeah.
So that's two.
There's been at least three fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, let me give you an example of what I mean. Right now, I'm looking over the office of Harry Potter, the main guy of this book. I suppose you could say. In a way, he's sort of like the big brother of the book. In the sense that, actually, just forget about the big brother stuff. Oh, God, Crystal was so hot.
Crystal was definitely...
So this must have been a bit after that then. If you're
yeah,
still
well, that
reflecting
must have
on
been
how hot she-
2005. Yeah.
Right now, Harry Potter is sitting in his office, leaning back on his chair, opening the top drawer to his desk, completely oblivious to the fact that I, the big brother type figure of this book, can see everything that he's doing. Harry
Didn't he just say, Harry's sort of like the big brother of this?
Yes. So he's not really sure who the big brother is. And Harry's big brother, Dudley,
Yeah, true.
is dead in this.
No, Dudley's alive.
Okay.
Vernon's dead.
And then the ghost of Vernon.
Vernon's a ghost.
Yeah, that's right.
Great character.
Harry grimaced and looked embarrassed, quickly shutting the drawer and putting what appeared to be a bottle of water-based lubricant back in and shuffling it to the back. I can hear you, Harry said sheepishly.
I have no influence over the book.
Yeah.
I can hear this.
I can hear you, whoever you are. Shh. No, Harry. I'm trying to make a point to the audience. You can't hear me. I can hear you. We can all hear you. You're like the big brother of our lives, Harry said. Don't say anything about Big Brother. Did you see the recent Australian season with Crystal? She was so hot. That's Harry.
Poor Crystal.
And the funny thing is, if he could hear him, he would have just heard him talking about Crystal and Big Brother this whole time. Yes, I did, the narrator. Anyway.
So the narrator is a being who watches television because he's seen and he must live in Australia because he's seen the recent season of Big Brother Australia with Crystal.
Or the narrator is watching Harry watch Big Brother.
True, that's also possible. But Harry's based in the UK. So how is Harry watching Big Brother Australia?
VPN.
Also,
VPN, baby.
he's got a VPN. But also, at this point in time, it's like 2055 or something. So this season of Big Brother in real time happened 50 years ago. So it's like, did you see the recent season?
So maybe they've rebooted it and Crystal's come back.
Or there's a new Crystal with big boobs.
No, I think it's the same Crystal.
They've done let's bring back all the housemates from the past.
Yeah, so they brought Crystal 75.
Yeah.
And Harry's like, she's so hot. She's so hot. 75-year-old.
Do you remember the Logan twins?
Yeah, of
They were
course.
great.
Yeah.
That was either the year before or after Crystal.
Yeah.
And it was like they were identical twins and they had to like swap every day and pretend they were one person.
Anyway, Harry leaned back on his chair and reopened the drawer, removing the aforementioned bottle of water-based lubricant, unzipped his trousers and pulled out his already erected penis. With the other hand, he lit up what appeared to be a cigarette of weed
cigarette of
A
weed.
cigarette of weed.
This is the point where, you're 14, maybe 15. You know about weed, but you don't know about it.
Because you said it appeared to be a cigarette of weed and puffed in.
Oh.
But I think the puff is the out.
Yeah.
Isn't
yeah.
it?
The drag is the in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a cigarette
not
of-
that I
yeah,
know
yeah.
or anything like that.
So I just like to send with his other hand, he lit up what appeared to be a cigarette of weed and puffed in while gently stroking his pen 15.
15.
And that brings me back.
That brings me back.
Pen 15 'cause
Penn Island. Do you remember Penn Island? Penis Land?
Yeah, yeah. So if you write pen 15 out.
I think people know what Pen 15 is.
Okay.
People know that a 1 looks like an I and a 5 looks like an S.
I still remember in year 8, my maths teacher didn't like me. And he was a bit,
Name?
Mr. Mackenzie.
Oh, that guy.
He was a real grumpy guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a smart ass, so
did you do a lot of Pen 15s?
I think, well, this was one of my proudest moments in a way. But he was really bullying me now I think about it. On my pencil case, I think I wrote, I have a giant pen.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wow, so
Or like,
cryptic.
I have a
No
giant
teacher's going to decode
pen
it.
15 or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're doing like either a test or something. Or it was just quiet. He walks and reads it. I'm at the front. He goes, wouldn't have thought you'd be able to find your pen.
Oh, that's mean and not appropriate.
Then
Oh.
I unzipped my pencil. I unzipped my pants. No, I unzipped my pencil case.
Yeah.
And little did he know, I don't know where I got this at like $2 shop or something. I had purchased a giant pen.
Novelty pen.
A novelty pen that was as big as my pencil case.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not so sure about that. And I pulled out the giant pen.
That's so funny.
And
what did he say?
I had to leave the room. I'm like, see? And he was like, get out.
I actually remember
The amount, because basically most classes he would just say, get out.
Yeah. I remember year 8.
But he baited me to do that.
Yeah, 100%. But he could never have known that you would have
No.
that pen. That's
So
the
he was
thing.
trying to insult me in front of the class. And then I did it and everyone laughed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
see you later.
I remember year 8 maths with Mr. O'Day, who we've mentioned before.
So I wrote my pen is massive.
Yeah.
So
not my-
then
I
there's
have
been
a
an
massive-
optical illusion that kind of looks like you write
Oh,
my
pen.
So
Yes.
it looks like my penis is massive. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, my pen is massive.
Yeah.
So that's-
I just remember Mr. O'Day was being like, all right, what are the different shapes? And everyone, and
The
people.
amount Mr. O'Day gets mentioned on this podcast is
Yeah,
crazy.
it was like, and people were shouting out like heptagon, hexagon, decagon, octagon, and we were in peak Transformers at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So then I just went, Decepticons. And the whole class erupts into laughter. And I think I had to leave the room.
Oh, that's fun. I think you were going to say coctagon.
Oh, no, I just said Decepticons.
Decepticons, that's good gear.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going with this.
So he's stroking his pen 15. Doing what I love most these days. Leaning back in my chair, stroking my willy and smoking a J. and it's spelled willy. Smoking a J. The best part is, nobody can see or hear me, Harry remarked arrogantly.
Which he knows is not true.
Yeah.
Unless the narrator can, like, edit their minds on the fly. Wow. Okay.
That'd be crazy. The book you're about to read is absolutely, utterly, undeniably, completely, totally, decidedly, thoroughly, undecidedly, instrumentally, purely and outrightly bad.
This has, like, Lemony Snicket vibes.
Yeah, it does. I told you this last book, but it didn't stop you. You continue to... Now, this feels like this should be the start of the chapter, doesn't it? Yeah. I told you this last book, but it didn't stop you. You continue to read. On and on. I watched you turn the pages with glee as you witnessed the false imprisonment of a man named Vladek. Come dripping Dementor ripoffs called Commentors, sucking out the cum of various men. A crusty old wank sock from a house elf that turned out to be a man in disguise. A Frenchman who was framed and killed by a psychotic clown man. A talking piano with a penchant for falling from the sky. And a man whose name is Cheeseman Damo.
That is a great summary of the last book. That's pretty much everything.
That's great. That does sum it up a bit, doesn't it? I don't want to get too meta in it, but so the narrator's also watching us?
Wait, what do you mean?
Because the narrator said, I watched you turn the pages with glee.
Yeah, Drew.
So who's the narrator?
So the narrator is not just beyond the fourth wall, but beyond like a fifth wall that we can't see.
We didn't even know it was there.
This is really playing with the conventions, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
In the book before that, we witness Harry Potter give oral sex to the ghost of a man with half a penis. The sad, untimely death of a student named Gorby Bolonsky, rest his soul,
Poor Gorby.
whose name I'm not supposed to ever mention again. A centaur sex party, a man who was adamant that he was the writer of the hit Eddie Murphy film, The Nutty Professor.
Oh.
So
and a man who was...
Oh, it does say
that's-
and a man.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was like, he didn't say and. It did say and. And a man who was adamant that he was the writer of the hit Eddie Murphy film, The Nutty Professor.
Okay.
Which was an Oscar-winning...
For best
Best,
prosthetics, was it?
yeah, like costume and makeup.
Yeah, great. Deserved it.
Oscar-winning show.
Deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Movie, not a show.
Movie. Fuck. We didn't mention, this is the earliest we've ever recorded.
Yeah,
We
true.
forgot to mention that.
Sam was here before 9 a.m.
Yeah, wow.
You know, that's what we do in season 4,
Yeah,
baby.
we just change it up,
Change
baby.
it up. We're here before everyone else is even out of bed. Not really.
Not everyone
No,
else.
Not everyone. Some people.
I
though.
think both of our girlfriends are already at work.
Yeah.
I
I was still in bed for a few hours
my
after
God.
my
Oh,
girlfriend
really?
left for work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good on her.
Continuing. I promise you, even if you do abide by the boobs and or pubes policy, that this book does not offer anything different. In fact, I'd argue that this book is the worst of the bunch. It contains at least, and that's in brackets, 2 characters whose name contain the word fuck.
Oh, so now we're getting this is like, you know, when you see a musical, before the musical starts, they play like an overture of all like the themes and motifs that are going to appear in the musical. This is like that.
Yeah, it is
this
yeah.
is what's going to happen in this book.
And somewhat ironically, at the start when you've said, "Oh, I usually skip those prologue chapters," this is essentially
A prologue,
prologue
a warm up.
kind of-
Yeah.
yeah.
So it contains 2 characters whose names contain the word fuck, which I don't think we have met a character like that.
I reckon we had to have.
Okay.
Surely one of your characters had fuck in there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe you can control F. Oh no, I was going to say
Control F.
Control F fuck
No.
in the books. Oh, you at
That
least got
won't
a fuck count.
True, we could get an accurate fuck count, yeah.
What's your fuck count? All right. Anyway, 2 characters whose name which really increases the fuck count that I've already started. That's 4 now, by the way. Again,
It's
that's
more than
wrong.
4. It's at least 8.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. As well as the return of a character whose name contains the name of a popular sex toy.
Oh, so that is
Dildo?
Dildaroni.
Dildo
So
Dildaroni.
Dildo might be back. He was back in book 2.
From the Australian.
He's from Dinguts.
Dinguts.
School of Hocus Pokery.
Oh my God.
I'm looking forward to
what
that.
a tease. That's exciting. As well as a character who calls himself the Master and wears a long black trench coat, which is never a good thing.
That's true.
Have you ever seen someone in a long
Actually,
black
I mean,
trench
it's
coat?
good in the Matrix. You look cool in the Matrix if you've got a trench coat.
Yeah, but you know, whenever I see long, dark trench coats, ticket inspectors. That's what I think of.
On the
I'm like,
tram,
oh God,
yeah.
on the tram,
Oh my
these
God.
guys are trouble.
Yeah. They're going to check my ticket.
Get the badge, get
Yeah.
the badge out.
Tickets, please.
Tickets, please. Okay. And then I always say, they're like, well, you know, I'm like, I'm just trying to find platform 9 3/4. 9 3/4.
You think you're funny, do
You
ya?
think you're funny, do you? Then we have a laugh. Yeah, I do think I'm funny. Then we all laugh and
Then you get a fine. You have to
Yeah.
pay $200.
yeah, they
to-
say you could either pay it right now for $90 or you can wait for the mail-in $200.
or you can pay a percentage of
Yeah.
all the other fines today. So if people are doing the right thing today, you might not pay anything.
Okay, I think I'll go with door number 1.
That was a good callback.
Yeah, that was good. Okay. The Master. Okay. This book, it contains an absurd amount of death, particularly of children, students no less, at Hogwarts, who are supposed to be safe and cared for. In fact, one chapter of the book graphically describes the agonizing death of a boy.
Oh.
So definitely shut the book before you get to that one. And I mean agonizing, like every last detail, in a way that won't be pleasant to read.
Oh,
Great.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, I am rethinking it. I know you put all that effort in putting my
I'm
name in the
putting
intro, but maybe
Take it out.
maybe I should
Take it
listen to
out.
the book.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. The book also contains an array of sexual references and sex scenes. But I must warn you, do not jerk off to this book. I'll say it again. Do not jerk off to this book.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I don't know why I had to barrel the camera for that, but it's just a bit of advice for a few of you out there.
We got to make a clip of that. I want to start doing more highlight clips for Instagram and TikTok of excerpts from the book.
Yeah. Okay. We've got to say more funny things.
Yeah. Nah. There's enough of that. The LPM on this podcast, laughs per minute.
Yeah.
I reckon we're hitting at least 3 to 4 LPM.
Sure. I think, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ideal is 60 LPM. That's a laugh every second.
A laugh a second.
That's a non-stop laugh. 60
That would be
LPM.
annoying to listen to if we were laughing.
I think it's more the listener, you know?
And I think once we get into the actual, when we see characters,
Yeah.
that'll increase.
Yeah.
Alongside that, we now add in drug references and frequent drug use, which will become a recurring part of the novel. So I want to repeat one more. Where are the drugs? So Harry interrupts the narrator. Yeah. Oh, where are the drugs? Will I be able to use them? Harry Potter remarked, looking up at the sky. Oh, come on, Harry. You've been sitting around using recreational drugs all summer long. Do you really need more? I have not. I've been doing way more than that, Harry said angrily. Like what? Sitting here and masturbating heaps, which I like. As you would. Sigh. I think that's the narrator sighing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to implore you to put this book down right now. Go and do something else. Literally anything else. Go for a walk. Play PS2. Go on the computer. Watch TV. Brush your goddamn teeth. Wipe your bum. Eat something. Read a book, for Christ's sake. Go to the fucking church for all I care, in brackets 5.
Is that the fuck count? 5?
Yeah, fuck count. But also, it's about 8 or 9 now.
Yeah.
I love that. Play PS2 is already
That's a
fun.
relic.
Because that's actually quite difficult for us to. And wipe your bum. And then read a book. That's funny. I am reading a book.
It should say read a different book.
Yeah. Just for your own sake, do not read this book.
This is very Andy Lee.
Yeah.
Do not open this book.
See, well, no, I would say Andy Lee's book is very Harry Potter and the
Inspired
Boys.
by this, yeah.
This is undoubtedly written beforehand, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
So-
there you go.
I mean, do we take this to Andy?
We could.
That'd be too much next leveling it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be
And he
too
wouldn't-
fast, too soon.
And he wouldn't really care.
Yeah, he wouldn't even entertain it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, I think I've got a meeting with him next week. I could just
Bring it up.
record.
Yeah, do a voice memo on your
Voice
phone.
memo. Don't tell him a recording. Did you know
Yeah.
Mike did? Oh, did he?
Ah, it's interesting.
Oh,
How's that
and
podcast
he
going?
said, and in his book he says, "Do not read this book." Oh, so it was written before yours. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, should we get on with the meeting? That's how it would go.
Oh no, I haven't done any work this week. I was too busy thinking about this.
Yeah. That's how that would go.
Yeah. Okay. So just for your own sake, do not read this book.
Can I read it? Asked Harry. No. Okay, we're done. Right. This is the narrator. Okay, we're done. Right? You're not going to read it. Oh, fuck. I'm getting it the tone wrong. Okay, we're done. Right? You're not going to read it. Great. Then there's no need for the safety briefing. We can all go on our merry little... What? You want to keep reading this book? Again, no one's saying anything. You're assuming...
The book does this regardless of whether you
The
respond.
book is assuming that we're all going, no, we want to read a book.
It's not like
I am gonna read it.
It's not like Tom Riddle's diary where there's input and
No.
output. This is just output.
But I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah,
Let's
as if
keep it the other. We go on our merry little what? You want to keep reading this book? Are you sure? Because nobody else wants to. Everyone's going outside. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. The grass is green. It's raining, Harry said, looking out the window, where indeed it was pelting with rain and possibly hail and one cat and dog.
It's raining cats and dogs. I
Just
love
one
it.
cat and
It's
dog.
raining cat and dog.
Yeah, it's not that bad out there.
Yeah.
Kind of raining cat and dog.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I think I've read that exactly how
That was perfect.
because it has
A lot of fines.
fine, full stop, next paragraph, Fine.
Yeah.
Full stop, next paragraph, fine. Breathe in, breathe out, deep breaths. Thank you all for coming to Harry Potter and the Fandom Farter. Please keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times and refrain from standing. Do not try to remove yourself from the ride until it has come to a complete stop. Make sure all hats, bags, and loose items are safely stashed away before the ride begins. Please note, by reading this book, you are agreeing that this is entirely your own fault and that we accept no responsibility for any damage done to you, your items, your soul, your physical and emotional well-being, and especially your childlike innocence. And most of all, as we prepare to start the ride, I'd like just to say, from all of us here at the book, oh God, I hate saying this part. Have fun and enjoy the ride.
Oh, you don't, mate. Disneyland just
chapter.
called. You've got a job offer. That was amazing. I was like, I've just got to let him go.
Wow.
You doing the ride warm up was like a roller coaster.
Wow, wasn't it?
Bam, you just sped off. I loved
I
that.
feel like that had to get that all out.
That
there.
was amazing. It would have been criminal to interrupt that.
But I love, yeah.
Can you do it again?
No.
Oh, okay.
Disneyland just called. Yeah, you know what? I've got a job as a carny, like running around. Oh, thanks.
You're doing the announcements for the rides.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty good at Disneyland. But if you said Luna Park just called, well, okay.
Yeah, you've worked there before.
I have
haven't
worked-
you?
yeah, I
See
have.
Sam's comedy show for more details. Thank you so much.
Wow. So I should have predicted this, that we'd actually have two preamble chapters. Because I was thinking, and I'm sure the listeners might have been thinking that as well. Hey, we had one weird preamble
Intro.
chapter.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the characters.
But at least we saw Harry.
we saw Harry. And
Yeah.
I actually
We got
do.
in- yeah.
It's good pacing, actually.
Yeah, I like the pacing. That was awesome. I'm so excited about the pod. There's so much happening. The book, the merch, the photo of the apron that should be up on Instagram now but might not be.
Jackie being a potential guest coming on.
Yes. Oh, there's so much happening. And it's all here on Harry Potter and the Boys, Season 4, baby. Goodbye! Oh, send in an owl and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like send in, I don't know, what was your favourite part of the episode? Any theories?
What should I cook?
Should Sam
In
be
the
on the
apron.
Alpos? What should he cook? Did Nelly Furtado write I'm Like a Bird? And that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
I expect those owls. I expect the balcony to be full of owls, okay?
Yeah. And they'll be shitting everywhere.
Yeah. Goodbye, Amoris.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.